All right, hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hey Metis, you are correct. We are in Twilight at the moment. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. How you guys doing today? So, we are in Twilight, and we're looking for something completely and totally worthless. I keep making jokes about squirrels, so I was like, you know what? What if I made a squirrel spawner for the base? Just to spawn squirrels, like, everywhere. And, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're doing. We're looking for a squirrel. So we can have a squirrel in a jar. We're going to have a squirrel in a jar. This is our first squirrel today. Our first squirrel is looking for a squirrel. And I'm pretty sure they're in Twilight Forest somewhere. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100%, but pretty certain there's a squirrel here. I think I've killed some. Question is where? Where is the squirrel? There's a crow. More sheepies. Like, I wish I could, like, turn on Squirrel-pire or something, you know? Just, they just show up on the map. Squirrel. Yeah, well, we're gonna find out if we could put a squirrel in a squirrel jar. We are gonna find this out today. Actually, you know, I could test it on the pig. That tells me, yes, we can indeed put them in there. So it's a matter of finding a squirrel. Wait, is that a squirrel? Operation Squirrel has been completed. No, we're taking a break in between base building to chase squirrels. We're taking a break to chase squirrels. And we have got our squirrel. We have got our squirrel. Operation Squirrel is a success. Actually, no. We should call it Operation Nut Varmint. But here's going to be the real test. Here's going to be the real test. It is going to let me put that in there. Yes. We are going to have ourselves a Nut Varmint 5000. We're going to do something incredibly stupid with it today. Because we can. We're going to do something incredibly stupid because we can. Joke's on you, Thumbcraft. I wasn't near, machine. Oh, the Thamic Horizons? Yeah, I'm literally just gonna make a mob spawner and just spew squirrels everywhere. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a mob spawner and we're gonna populate our world with squirrels. We're gonna do one thing we shouldn't do, and we're gonna bring an invasive species into another location for our own entertainment. And I'm probably going to regret this decision later. But it sounded funny to me when I was thinking about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm feeling cute. Why don't we fill our base full of squirrels? So, While we're on the subject of squirrels, we're going to be making ourselves some HSSG today. I need half a stack of you. Are you my Vandium? We're going to make ourselves some HSSG today. Get ourselves some coils going to replace the current furnace with HSSG coils. And am I sequence breaking? Let's find out. Let's find out if I'm sequence breaking. I might be, but I might not be. It does not look like I'm actually sequence breaking. I am going to get credit for doing this. But yeah, we're gonna make some HSSG. Make a little progress today. Now, I do want to take a moment to show you the sort of final design we did with the tunnel. The basic final change we did is we added these Futura blocks in here. And I haven't started working on the other tunnels yet because I'm in the middle of debating which building's going to be done first. And I think I'm going to finish... I'm finally going to build this structure over here. And that's kind of what we're going to work on today, is building the pallet for this, as well as a couple of squirrel upgrades. We might do some Thaumcraft today. But we're going to work on a pallet for this. For what I'm tentatively calling, to pick on our dear friend Metis, I'm tentatively calling it the threefoldium chemical plant. The threefoldium chemical plant. So we're gonna have a little fun with that. The other building I'm thinking of doing, picking on another creator friend of mine, is Apex Industries. We're gonna have that over there. So we're gonna have the threefoldium chemical plant and Apex Industries. And it'll be glorious. It'll be glorious. You're still checking, huh? Yep. Time to bust out the blue and orange. That's right. That's right. So, what I'm thinking is we will have black and blue on the walls, and then we'll use the orange to line the walkways of the building. And what I'm thinking for the walkways is I might actually do this version of basalt, or I might do a type of concrete. So I mean, I don't know. I could also do the laboratory blocks for the floor. Yeah. Oh, they kept the vanilla recipe. Can someone explain to me why they change all of the other ones? But laboratory blocks, we'll keep that as the vanilla. I could also do the grading and factory blocks. We'll see. We'll play around with it and see what we like. What does mist require? Mist requires shrooms. I don't have a lot of mushrooms. Maybe we should make a mushroom farm. No Metis. Bad. We're gonna need to find a more permanent solution for this. Hey, 3! You taking a break from your chemical plant today? We are, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to have to do, is I'm going to have to crop for the shrooms to do this build. Gotcha. Yeah, I came up with names for 2 new buildings, 3. That's probably why you hopped in here. Your ears were probably burning. I was talking with Metis. I was like, so what we're going to have is we're going to have the 3-Foldium Chemical Institute. And then on the other side, over here, we're going to have Apex Industries. So when I was joking with the name, I was like, we're going to need a lot of blue and orange. We're going to need a lot of blue and orange. Giant mushrooms in Twilight. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. We can't go to the Twilight and just plow through it. Just plow through it. So let's see. We'll just use this as like a measure here. And I want to see how the orange looks next to this. That's not bad. We may stick with the basalt lining with this. And then do I want to do a mix of Vena and Mist to go along with it? Like to stick with the themes? Because if we're going to be making this the Threefoldium Chemical Institute, it needs to be a Threefoldium color scheme. We can't have any Hachi stuff going on in here. Because the point of this is to make chemicals so Hach doesn't have to. So... You're on board for this? So yeah, I think that's what we're going to end up doing. I think we're going to use basalt. And we need to clear out all of this. Do I want to do one more? Maybe? Maybe. We'll just empty everything for now, though. We'll move it. It is time. And then we'll go and tear down a forest. Or at least all of the mushrooms. Is that going down? I think it is. We will find out. Oh gosh, that's already almost full. That is full. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a tablet plus one. As you see, I'm laying eggs. I'll throw the glowing coral in there for right now. Do I get you back if I break you? Cool. I'm already getting explosions from warp. Oh, the eggs do drive me crazy. The eggs drive me insane. The eggs drive me insane. In fact, Metis and I had like an entire stream just finding solutions to deal with the eggs. I would like to point out there's 544 eggs in here before I got the Void Dropper. And as you see, do you see any chicken farms anywhere? Any chicken farms at all? No. I laid every one of these eggs. So yes. Yes, it does drive you insane. I don't have room for... Alright, so that cleans that up. Hatch egg. The chicken is laying more chickens. Yep. Alright. So we're not going to go with this layout because we've decided already that we're going to have our crops in the void. So this building that we're going to build is going to be purely for chemicals. Do I want to clear out a full 9 chunks worth for it though? Probably. Probably. I think it would make sense to do so. Question is how tall do I want to make the building though? Unfortunately, the mushroom tower is entirely red mushrooms. Yeah, that is actually unfortunate. Did I put my other spark in here? I keep those together. Because we will be reassembling this soon. Yeah, I figure I'm going to be doing a lot of chemistry. We'll have several distillation towers. We'll have several distillation towers. And I think the max for distillation tower is 13. It looks like they're only going to 12. Nothing ever higher than 12. That's where I got 13, so I have a block space. Alright. So 15 high. And then we're going to be going down to bedrock too. And what Y level do I have the conduit tunnel starting in here? At Y35. Okay. So, yeah. That'll give us plenty to work with. Except I don't think in this building I'm going to hide a lot of the stuff. I'm going to have a little more of an open floor plan for a lot of where the structure is going to be, I think. I'm going to do it with a little more open floor plan. So, what we'll probably end up having is, say, in the case of chemical reactors, you got your normal outline here. Okay? And then we can either have it be flush with the blue, or we can have it indented one. And be like this, and kind of have like a three-way indentation going on with this. And that will make the blue be like this kind of separation area. Going throughout it. Alternately, no, I think I like having it pop out like that. And then for the walkways, like we can have a walkway set up with the orange lined next to the basalt. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And like we can either do the orange mist for the walkways, or if we want to stick with the orange but we don't want the orange mist, alternately what we can do is we can go with these orange factory blocks. Let me see if I have some factory blocks laying around. I do not, so let's make some. I don't like this. I don't like that at all. Yeah, that's kind of the feeling I got. Was it looked like almost like like you were saying, a circus. So yeah, I think we'll have a scheme like this. I might put some lave in here and there, but I think we're going to go with a scheme like this. And we'll also have a bit of catwalk and stuff in various places as well. So I guess we have our mission. Our mission is Operation Chop Down Shrooms. And we will grab a chest. Set aside our block pallets in there. Okay. Actually, before I hop in there, don't I have a forestry bag somewhere? Don't I have a backpack? I thought once upon a time, in the before times, maybe it got voided? Oh, nope, there it is. Forester's backpack. What's actually in here? I'm sure I'll regret shoving all of this in here later, but it's fine. Grab those. These giant ones look like brown shrooms to me. I can't fly! Bye, Piggy. Oh yeah, 64 shrooms. One of these 64. Gotcha. Is this how 3 got his shrooms initially for all his mist? Is this how you got your shrooms, 3? Hey, Nisha. Have they updated Twilight Forest? You know, that's a good question. I honestly don't know. Like, I figure at this point he's using IC2 crops. I would like to think that he is for the shrooms. Or some sort of growth for it. Like a Pam's crop or something. I think there's also a forestry farm for it. It's never going to be finished. Yes. It will never be finished. Like, I think the final boss is still just a sign. At one point, they put, like, an imp in there, I think as a joke. But I'm pretty sure it's still just a sign. Fire Force itself is higher on, but I have no idea GT&H is different percent. Okay, yeah, it's pretty much standard. GT&H version is the standard from what I remember, with the exception of modified spawners. It is the standard experience. They do have ore generation, custom ore generation in there, but like all of the mechanics are vanilla TF. There's no updates, no new bosses, no like special extra stuff. So I really should actually make that cape and just use the potion. Like, I have the creative flight potion. And I'm just being lazy at this point and not making the cape. I need to stop being lazy and just make the cape. Five stacks might be enough initially. Maybe. Alright. As I continue chopping. Do I want to do one more giant mushroom tree? Round out the destruction. There is equal trade. Will come in handy, maybe, not sure. Oh, you know what? I didn't even consider using equal trade for this. We can get so many more shrooms with equal trade doing this. I will need a good junk block to swap with for equal trade, though. Because I'm a little OCD in the fact that I don't like just floating nonsense. I wouldn't want like a giant floating structure made of cobble. So trying to remember, I believe alright, that should be plenty of mushrooms. That should be all the mushrooms we need. I know, famous last words. Why do I need shrooms in the first place? Because we're making a themed building, Nisha. We're gonna make a themed building. Since KGN's messaging me. We'll put some fireflies in there. I was able to fill a drawer quite easily to last a while for mushrooms. Farming station, as long as you have fertilizer. Where did I put the Ender IO farmer? Did I not ever make the Ender IO farmer in this playthrough? Oh, so I did not. I did not make one this playthrough. Yeah, we could do this. Hey Shadow, this is GT&H. Manifest mold wherever they are might save you the effort. Well, I mean, if I need mycelium, I have like 10 mycelium here. Ali saving the day. 10 out of 10. Top moderator. Actually... It does take mycelium, but you can easily make more through Thaumcraft if you really need more. That or find it in the overworld Twilight. Yeah, I found it actually in the overworld. I got a moon shroom as well. I don't remember exactly where I found it. It was just in the middle of a biome. But I believe... Actually, I might have already put them in a spawner. Yeah, mushroom. Right there. Wait! Mushroom! Mushroom! Oh, he doesn't drop it. He doesn't drop it. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Oh, speaking of spawner, let's see how Project Squirrel is going. Alright, Project Squirrel is progressing nicely. So we're going to make some spawner components now. So threefold, I don't know if you were here when Metis and I were discussing this, but we are doing Project Squirrel today. And we are in the process Gotcha. Yes, I know I need to upgrade. Look, I need to upgrade my wand metis. I need to upgrade my scribing tools. I need to upgrade my Thaumcraft. I need to finish moving all of my Thaumcraft stuff. I need to set up all of the disk drives. And what am I spending my time on? I'm making a squirrel spawner to spawn squirrels. Not because I need squirrels. I just want to spawn squirrels everywhere just for a laugh. Because... reasons. Because this is what we do now. We do silly stuff like spawn squirrels. Because we have nothing better to do. Well, that's not true. We got better stuff to do, but... Silicon, red alloy. But this is what I do with my time now. We make silly jokes, pointless puns, and we fill people's bases with squirrels. Exactly. We have become warped in real life. Just get that going because I know I'm going to need it. Let's check on our HSSG. Our actual progress. Hey! We have HSSG. We can get this long process started. Yay! Great rejoicing. Hooray! Yay! Actual legitimate progress in a joke stream. That's impossible. We don't do that here. You're nitrogen. I thought you were helium. All right, we'll go with nitrogen. Let's see here. Both of those are going, but those are not going. So we should be good on power. $45. I'm okay with this. Hey, DC. $39 later, I have 2 out of all of my compressed chests left. I have a total of 11 full compressed chests of dust. Oh yeah, the SMRE is good. It'll hold you for a while. But ultimately, I will be phasing it out and switching to the same system that 3 uses. The subnet system. Because it's just more efficient. And like all of these dusts in here will be going away. And all of these dusts will be going away. Do I want to move all of the gems in there too? I might move all the gems in there. I already know I'm going to need this, so I'm going to go ahead and get it going. Three system is nice. You're not that smart. Well, the good thing is if you follow Three's videos, it's practically a step-by-step guide. That is the good thing about that. Is it really is a step-by-step guide on all the critical parts necessary to set up the system. Dark steel, solarium. All right. Where's my slice and splice? Alright, zombie, redstone. Alright. Make me a zombie thing. Please. And thank you. Now, don't worry, Menace. I'm not going to spend hours building on stream. I'll be doing a lot of it off stream. But I at least wanted to get the colors established. Because, like, we gotta rip all of this out. So I'm definitely going to be doing that in between other stuff. But we are going to fill the world with squirrels today. Today there will be squirrels. Did the quest for the coven equal bad idea? I now have coven witches popping up randomly and then disappearing for no reason. Really? Like, I have witchery stuff here, and I haven't had any problem. That's also a witchery cauldron down there. It is a complete and utter mess. Yeah, a lot of the magic stuff needs work. Like, I feel a lot of the magic stuff can use a bit of work. I need to get more granite, too. They come to aid you in fights and such? Really? Botania's implementation is perfectly balanced. It is a perfectly balanced implementation. It is a perfectly balanced implementation. I can't say that with a straight face. This is where I'm putting all the seeds and stuff. Yeah. Now, the important thing that is going to be with this build is making it to where I can schematic it for easy copy and paste of sections. Now locked safely in a golden. Oh, okay. If he dies, takes damage, I do also. Look up Tiny Planet for Eye of Harmony. Tiny Planet. We will be pre-making those in bulk. We'll be pre-making those in bulk. All the tiny planets. All the tiny planets. So another thing that I want to figure out is, like, if we're gonna set up this building, we should have like Three's logo plastered on the roof so that the whole world can see. And then they'll be like, what is this logo? And then Google and then find Three's awesomeness in the world. Because we need to get them to 100,000 subscribers here soon. Gotta get him to 100K. Then he could just live off his videos alone. All right. But yeah, bulk making some of this stuff. I mean, it seems kind of cheaty because you can see what their original plan was for this. If you take a look, they have a IV generator here. They intended you to make a field generator for this, but this recipe still exists because it wasn't removed. So yeah, that seems a little broken. That seems a little broken. That is an oopsie. Dream Master, if you end up watching this later, know that this is and will be exploited. Oh yeah, I forgot about this down here. I set this up a while back and completely forgot about it. I have a singularity. Hey! Alright, how are we doing here? We're still good. I played the hardest mod pack for 100 days market. Yeah, but the thing is this 100 Minecraft days or 100 real days? And, I mean... I don't know if that's 3 style. I don't know if RL Craft is 3 style. I've tried pulling him into adventure packs before. And he always leans more towards the tech packs. You can correct me if I'm wrong, 3, but history shows that you lean more towards the hard mode packs instead of the adventure style packs. Monosteel wand caps. Definitely is not right. You won't see me in RLC. Okay. I'm like hopping through so many hoops, my brain cannot keep up with what I'm working on. Alright, we got the Franken zombie, so that's done. Can I just build the spawner now? Whoa, hold up! Hold up! Did that just happen? Did you guys know you can do this? Just click an item into the search bar and out pops the stuff in JEI? That is so cool! Broken spawner. Hey! That is actually kind of cool. I did not know you can do that. Yeah, it is awesome. I'm a perfectly organized GTNH player who knows where all this stuff is. Yep. Alright. The moment we have all been waiting for. Do I have a capacitor that I filled? I do not. But you know what? We can fill one. Do I want to do a million? Do I want to do a basic capacitor or do I want to... Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Because I don't want to have this running in here, but... Oh, by the way, 3. In case you were wondering, I was testing the Advanced Mass Fabricator. You need 2 Master Magic Absorbers to run it. It takes 2 of these to run it. That is the bare minimum. That is the bare minimum. Use a GT battery. Is that the thing? Is it? Can I just do that? No. No, it's not going to let me do that. So we're gonna charge this real quick while we're working on our other things. Yeah, I just didn't want to put this generator outside because of the rain. This biome, it rains like every 5 minutes. Oh yeah, that will be full in no time. That'll be full in no time. Okay, so we got that. We got this. We're going to take some coconut samples because this tree is going bye-bye. And this is the most important tree in existence. The coconut tree. The spreadsheet mentions a 2x2 overclocking mass fabs. Starts at 8 amp LV each tier. Jungle. So just one. Alright, so we got plenty of coconut saplings for later. It's crying at the thought. That tree has been around since the early days. Since our axe grind. That's how old that tree is. And the cold-hearted person that I am just brutally murdered it. I just brutally murdered it in cold blood. Alright. Now for the moment you guys have been waiting for. The epitome of waste of times. The ultimate spawner. Praise be to Squirrel! Okay, this is way too slow. We're giving it a capacitor. We're giving it a capacitor. We need faster, more powerful squirrel production. Oh, yes. Yes, the squirrel army has arrived. Yes! Yes! Squirrels! Squirrels everywhere! Behold! Behold the furry little squirrels! Oh, it's spawning them all with half a heart! It was at this moment that Hotch has lost his mind. There we go. We've spent an hour and 20 minutes, all to make a squirrel spawner. Because that is a proper use of our time. Alright, and now we're going to use it in the best way possible. We're going to go to KGN's old base. We're going to go to KGN's old base here. Because I know he occasionally watches my stream, so he's going to catch this later. Now, KGN and Unk have not been here in forever. This is true. This is true. I did kind of lose my mind when I started playing GTNH. Now you can say I've just gone plain nuts. We'll just, I wonder if I have one of my spawners here. I have an admin anchor. We'll plop an admin anchor next to it and come back. We'll come back and see what kind of mess we made. Now, I know that's a bit trolly to do that to my friend, but the thing is, I know for a fact they have no intention on coming back. So, I don't feel too bad about it. I don't feel too bad. Besides, they named their base "At least we're better than Hotch." So I feel that it's almost like a direct challenge. And I should troll them on occasion. The squirrels have started surpassing me. Yes. Are the squirrels despawning? Like, oh, no, they're just spreading out. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, so we gotta plow through this. Remind me, what was the builder limit? You said it was like 64 blocks in all directions? Actually, where did I put the builder? There we go. Do. I could actually use it to clear out this top. Although without knowing an exact way I'm going to design it, I know in the center I'm going to have the disk drives that's going to store all the chemicals, because I'm going to do things a little different. I'm going to do things a little different than 3 does. So 3's got a system similar to my tank system over here. And this is what he was showcasing today. So if you haven't seen his episode, definitely watch it. But he has a system similar to this with P2Ps on one side and storage buses on the other side. And that was originally what I was planning on doing. But what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up building a bunch of disk drives, and we're going to whitelist disks, 1 per fluid. And then we're going to proceed to use the AE system to monitor the fluid levels and turn machines on and off accordingly. Love the perfectly natural, untouched wilderness right next to the flattened glass floor. But this floor isn't glass. Oh, hello. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Vengeance, quicksand? Yeah, we're vengeance, huh? I am glad I looked at that before, Grass. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, I was gonna say, like, it's not made of glass, but we can make it of glass. Alright, how is Operation Squirrel doing? We are out of power. We are out of power. And we have a plethora of squirrels. Oh, they're going by... Oh, yeah, they're getting in the machines. They're studying the technology. They are studying the technology. They are studying the technology. They are evolving. They are becoming mecha squirrels. Part of the squirrel dominion. Soon they will conquer the world. With their squirrely might. Yes. Go forth, my little critters. Go forth and conquer. Hello, Ryan. I am well today. We just got done filling KGN's base with squirrels. I would like to reiterate that I'm not crazy. Gosh, can you imagine? Like, just for laughs, I go over there and, like, I creatively build, like, this massive fortress with, like, statues of squirrels and stuff. And incredibly advanced technology. That could become my test bed, actually. If he's genuinely never, ever, ever gonna come back, we could run with that. We could run with that. I wonder if they squeak when you kill them. No, I didn't hear a squeak. Still no squeak. Oh, the Squirrel Empire? The Squirrel-pire? And the Stargate goes directly to my base? I don't even think I could power a Stargate, if I'm being honest. Alright, so... Yeah, I don't think I can go too far with this. Like, I think I'm limited. But we do need to be... We do need to be at least... How tall is this? What Y level are you? Come on, land. You are Y81. Wait, did that actually... That actually formed it. Cool. you get the squirrel blood, Metis? Just, like, throw it in a blender? Just, blender the squirrel? I need to make more of these. Maybe that should be our next squirrel. Maybe that should be our next squirrels, making more of these magic absorbers. I love watching this. Like, I can spend all day watching this machine. Alright. So that'll clear out at least that to over here. And then we can do the next chunk after. And the best part about it is it gets rid of all of those fricking flowers spawned by the roasters. I see you right there. I know you're plotting with those beady little eyes. The only thing that'd be funnier is if it hopped on this wire and exploded. I've turned myself into a vampire in my test world through witchery. For some reason, you can drain the blood of squirrels, killing them instantly, and possibly making them explode because GTNH. You know, we could go looking for Ryan's base and fill his base full of squirrels. I mean, he's watching the stream right now. You can use a Horn of the Wild to break the plants, but then you still pick them up. I don't even want to pick them up. I want them gone. So you can drain their blood, but it doesn't restore any blood pool. Well, Menace, that's because, you know, you're eating junk food. Like, look at them. They have half a heart. That's barely enough. That's like eating a berry. You know, I just had a thought, though. I was just thinking about something. You guys want to know somewhere that I haven't been in a very long time? I've not broken this thing open. And for... Oh my gosh! So we apparently had aluminium berries in there. I was curious what I had in there. I didn't remember. We need to get this going too. Let's make a bunch of disk drives while we're waiting on stuff. Let's make some disk drives and stuff. Let's get prepared for what we're gonna need. Now typically I do drives in stacks of 32. Like I'll use an entire dense cable for a drive. And looking at this, we have, I believe, 48 minus 8. So we're only using 40 chemicals right now. We're going to use a lot more, but we actively are storing 40. So technically, we only need 4 drawers initially. But we'll go ahead and at least get 8 initially. So, and as Metis has said, we're going to need a ton of circuits. Do I have a ton of circuits? That is a very good question. The other question would be, what circuits do I want to go with? Do I want to just switch full on to nanos? Because if so, we need to get at least some epoxy going. We'll want to get epoxy going. Something else I need to do is I do need to get a little more platinum. And I want to clear out all of these platinum quests. Right here. Because I don't want to deal with this when I got the automation going, so I kind of want to clear this out now. I'm kind of wondering if maybe we should take a moment and run through these quests manually. And the same with, like, this stuff that they added here. Like, maybe that should be our goal, is running through and clearing out some of these quests for the rest of the stream. Definitely want to use nano circuits full-time ASAP. You will need an absolute ton of circuits for fluid storage cells. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Especially since I'm going with the 64Ks. Which is a ton of HV and MV circuits. I wonder if they're... Is this the maximum tier? It doesn't go higher than this, does it? Did they ever have a circuit map in here? I don't think they did. Alright. The other thing we got to do is we do need to get this going as well. Now, I will point out something that I haven't shown people is I do have the personal dimension right here. The reason I have not placed it is I don't know where I'm going to put it. I don't know where I'm going to put my portals. Okay, so sock is still an option. Point is, though, we're still going to be using the plastic circuit boards either way. Isn't a quad wafer the earliest you can do sock? I guess it is. Okay. Which means and looking at the tier that is, we're probably going to be getting that here soon. Was that a squirrel? This is fine. Yeah. I actually do use those. I do have ULV circuits for something. I don't remember exactly why I have them, but I have them. Why did you not void all these? You had one job. Oh, did I not claim these? I guess I never claimed these chunks. I have grandmastered my bow. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, yeah. You gotta claim these. Yeah, we'll go with this for now. Maybe line it up with some of these others. Grandmastered energetic alloy crossbow? Eh, it could still be better. What's my bolt at, actually? Engraved. Yeah, let's work on getting a few more of these things. So, first, disk drives. So we're going to add this on here. Going to add that on there. We're going to initially make 32. Now, the 32 that we're initially going to make is not going to be just for fluids. We're going to put 8 in the fluid section. We're going to put 8 in the magic section. And then we'll have 8 in our section initially. And then we'll expand it as we need it. Because I'm not going to do like I normally do with my AE systems and just go completely hog on it. I am going to have my core built fully. My core we're going to go hog on. Well, we have the technology. We're going to go hog on our core. But everything else we're going to be patient on. So let's steel chests. Did I make a bunch of steel chests in preparation? I made 8. Alright, so I need 24 more. So that's going to be 72 steel. Well, you know what, though, actually? We're going to use the one back here to make these plates, because I rarely use this one. And it just makes sense to stick these in here for now. I don't know if there's like a cap. There might be a cap on this, though. So let's just and then this way they'll just output into there. Correct. Correct. And I've already calculated that. So this core, the 5x5 core, by itself, just the core, consumes 1 amp of EV. So the core itself is 1 amp of EV. Now, when you combine that, we're going to be having P2Ps and a lot of other stuff in there. We're going to be needing a lot more than 1 amp of EV, which is why we're going to be building a lot of magic absorbers and doing some other stuff. We're going to be doing some other stuff to prepare for this. Another thing you may see is I have reactor fluid ports in here and redstone hatches and other things reactor related. And there's going to be some reactor shenanigans going on. I'm thinking, because I have so many of those creeper eggs, like I have 87 creeper eggs. So what if I was to make 64 HV magic absorbers and have them all funneling into the AE system, just the power to AE system? So I'm thinking 64 amps of HV. As overkill as that is, I'm thinking it will be enough to power the AE system. For a while. For a while. It'll be enough for a while. It's my hope. I would need some serious Thaumcraft infrastructure to manage that craft. You are correct. You are correct. You are absolutely correct. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I have infinite essence. Otherwise, I might have some problems. And when I'm done, that system will be automatically keeping the essences full in the AE system based on levels. You see that squirrel there? Right there? Squirrel. I'm on to you. What if we could feed him a nut? Like, if I gave him a walnut, will he actually take the walnut? Do you take walnuts? Can you feed squirrels? No? No, we can't feed the squirrel? We could try seed. Wait, do I not have any? Do I not have any seed in here? I got some right here. At least they're not like raccoons. You want some seeds? No? Does it need to be in a bird feeder for you to actually want it? Alright. Tameable squirrels, yes. Clearly. This is the mod that we need, not the mod that we deserve. Alright, so this is done. So what I should be doing is... being a good Hachi. Cough, cough. And, is that too far? That might be too far. We might have to do this in 2 phases. Alright, so it connects there. So yeah, we're gonna have to do this in 2 phases. So the highest point on this phase which lines up with the chunk boundary. Is right here, actually. At Y79. Alright. Alright, is that the box? Do I have a happy box? I appear to have a happy box. Hutch trolls the squirrels while I troll penguins. Yes, this is true. This is true. Ryan does indeed troll with penguins. This is a fact. There have been many days where I have logged in and just random penguin. And sometimes I would kill it, sometimes I would spare it. It was a coin flip of what would end up happening to that penguin. Usually I would spare the penguin, though. I would just relocate it. Unlike somebody who horribly murders all of my pets. Like, I don't have any pets in Minecraft anymore because of Ryan. Ryan and my brother. They always kill my pets. And there she goes. A spider with a red X on its back. Where? You mean this one right here? Wait a minute. Isn't this like Three's favorite creeper, the death creeper right here? Isn't that his favorite one? Like, it's a toss-up between the death creeper and the, Oh, they all just walked into the void. Well, that's unfortunate. Hey, Squirrel, guess what? If you run over there to that shiny yellow box, like there's a whole bunch of nuts in there just for you. Just for you, man. Just for you. Just go in that yellow box right there. You can totally trust me. You can totally trust me. Just go in that box. You see those red blocks? Those red blocks there, they're totally nuts. They're totally full of nuts. That's right. That's right. Go, hop, jump. You're in the box. Get your prize. I'm kind of wondering if I want to build this one organically, though. I might also want to remove the ore veins underneath here. Just to get rid of the ticking. Horses are good for one thing, glue. No, they're good. They're good for leather too, DC. They're a very good source of leather. They're a very good source of leather. I would never be at negative whatever health. I am better than that. Wait, did it skip a couple of them here? Oh, yeah, that's right, because of the limits. Let's just get rid of this. Get rid of this. And I don't have to worry about 140 health hit because... Oh, that's true. They do actually cap at that. Now I think about it. So I guess in a way I do have to worry about it. Can you imagine if the roasters that drop these poppies everywhere had vengeance? Flee, little squares, flee! Well, actually, I don't even know why I'm bothering with this, because I'm going to be digging down as well. So maybe I shouldn't worry about that. It's capped to the amount of health the mob has, but I have seen a brutish zombie with more health than a village vanilla ender dragon once, so who knows? Yeah, I was going to say, I could totally see that happening to me, though. Just nonchalant. You know, walking up to them, thinking everything's hunky-dory. And, I don't know why that made me so happy. This is fine, though. This is fine. What was I doing? I was dismantling stuff. So... what can I put in there? But, yeah, so, like... Clear out all the fun stuff. And then... What's the highest point here? It's going to be this. This has to be the highest point. So 88. Looks good. You agree, Professor Squirrel? Alright. Like, I need a squirrel with a... with one of those, like, hard hats, kind of like on, Happy Tree Friends. We can just have ourselves a Happy Tree Friends squirrel. Totally not foreshadowing with that reference. Honest. Alright, that clears out that one. Guess the other thing I should probably go and do at some point is I need to go and get a whole bunch of basalt. Should backport the rats mod, but with squirrels instead. I fully am okay with this. Not anymore, honestly. Vengeance used to matter. Used to be meaningful, not these days. Casual mode, GT&H for Minecraft casuals. Introduce your 4-year-old to polytetrafluoroethylene today. My dear Metis, am I sensing a bit of salt there? Is that a little bit of salt? I honestly think the current state of GT&H is fine. This is not running unless I'm standing next to it. I have no waypoints. That's right. We had a mod pack update. Where the heck is my chunk loader at in here? Well, actually, I could determine it from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the chunk loader is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no chunk loader. And that's square. We need to put one right there. Roughly. To cover this region. Alright. That's good to know. That means there needs to be one out here, too. Wait, there is one out here. Okay, yeah. Salty root is not the only thing that's not edible, no matter what the zombie population claims. Oh, Metis. Never change. I need to go out and mine more diamonds, too. I've been putting it off. I need 10 as well, actually. We have, like, 0 10. Well, we have 500. It's practically 0. Might as well be 0. Have you noticed that all of the, quote, tin veins, unlike the moon and stuff, are always empty? With zero tin ore? Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, it was castrating tin veins, and it's just like, why? Like, I saw one tin vein. Actually, maybe we should go hunting for one. Maybe I should make a scanner and we should go scanning. What just happened? Yeah, I lost one of them. I'll have to make another one. What is going on here? I'm curious why this even popped off. Like, I've never seen this just break itself. I bet it was you, wasn't it? Alright, it's working now, and it's chunk loaded. So it should finish. You know, I'm glad it's not a modern MC version. Like, how often I actually sleep in this pack. It would just be a constant state of mobs swooping down to kill me. How many do I have here? That moment that you have circuit recipes memorized. Do I even have enough wire for this? Barely. Alright. That's not enough. Passive redstone alloy, can I has it? Alright, that'll make that. grab our obsidian. Put that away. I don't remember what I was making with it, but we're just going to put it away. I have unstable ingots as well. I was obviously making something with that. Kind of shame this pack doesn't have a better red alloy in the EBF like Nami does. Right? Right? EBF red alloy recipe win. Oh, we're almost there. What are we doing on here? Battery buffers are holding. Battery buffers are holding. You know, I needed 24 of these steel chests. I'm gonna laugh. Have I only made 24? I bet you that's what I did. I bet you I did a stupid. I'll put the shrooms in here for now. Yeah, I can already see I did stupid there. I gotta make more plates. I'm observant and can math correctly. Okay, so the stupid is first off, these are supposed to be 3 double plates, so it's 6 per chest. Okay? I made triple steel plates, so that's the first bad. That's the first stupid. Is we made the wrong type of steel plates. The second thing is we need 24 chests, and I need 6 ingots per chest. That is the actual math. I swap things. So if I need 6 ingots per chest, that means I actually need 144. Because we are watching and paying attention to what we're doing. So we'll give this a little bit, and then we'll put in the rest of the ingots. How are our circuits doing? Is that right? Is that right? Oh, I don't remember all of these. 4 stacks of coils, 8 stacks of caps. I need alloy wire that I don't have. How are you doing? Alright, so 2, 3, 4. Gotta run some RAM later. Four sets of coils. Now we're just waiting on wire. Soon, trademark. Let's get you started on the chests. But you know what? You know what, Metis? This will all pay off in the end. Okay, so logistical pipe system, it is actually doable, and that was actually my original plan. You see how I have these chests here? So the reason I have those chests there is they connect to this, and they each go to a different system. So you can technically batch craft and have it go in and out of this system early using logistical pipes. You can do that. And that was going to be my plan, and then I ended up doing something completely different and just never moved forward. We were stationary. Forever in EV/HV. Yeah. Circuits are going to be one of the first things we automate. There's no question about that. One of the very first things we're going to automate is circuits. Circuits, pistons, conveyor belts, robot arms, motors, pumps, all of that's going to be automated. Yeah. So I'm out of chest now. Alright. Not those pistons. GT and H pistons. These pistons. Like, I would have a passive system building them and keeping a supply on hand. I wouldn't go too crazy. I'd probably keep it at like minimum 2 stacks. As well as, you know, having a recipe to make it as I need it. Did they make a new chest recipe in there? Logs and, it's 2 planks more. But it's faster, yeah. So I guess I'm trading planks for speed. It might be worth it. I use the wood pulp a lot, though. All of my farms are disabled or torn down. Oh, did this finally finish? Okay, not gonna lie, that kind of scared me a little bit. um, I'll just put that right there for right now. All right. Yeah, if I'm lacking planks in the post-moon era, I got bigger problems. That is true. We'll just let that craft those for a little bit. So I guess now what I got to decide is how I want to make this building. I know it's going to be cookie cutter. Like, we're going to make cookie cutter sections. But I don't know much more than that. So I may end up at some point this week doing a stream where I'm in creative and we're playing with builds. We may have a creative stream this week. How's that sound? It'll be in the evening, though. Well, actually, no, it doesn't have to be in the evening because of the fact that I'm off all week. I am off all week long. Yeah, I'll probably clone the world at some point this weekend, bring it over locally, and then set up a creative server. Or I'll clone it in AMP and just set up a creative server so that we can go in and play with the builds. So I need a full stack of MV circuits just for this as well. Good to know. Stack of HVs. You know what? That's actually a good idea because we got to test the fluid nukes to figure out how we're going to set it up. Like, we have to get a perfect balance for each nuke setup and, like, tune everything so that we can power our base. So, you have a point. You have a point there. Maybe we should, next stream, like, play around with fluid nukes. And also play around with base builds in creative on a copy of this world in creative. And then if 3's able to at least, you know, hop in once in a while during that time, he could watch me blow everything up over and over again to learn what not to do. And then it could be put in your spreadsheet. How not to do fluid nukes. HSSG. Squirrel number 3. You know what? I'm just gonna slap HSSG right there. That, and you'll want for the steam turbines? Really? HSSE? At least we got this covered. And I see it's not a coil. When's the next coil? S. HSSS. And it's IV. But it takes HSSG to make. Really? Oh, and osmium. Iridium and osmium. Really? Okay. Alright. Let's take a look at this turbine. That's a nice efficiency. Superheated steam values or EU values are 2 times those of steam. So yeah. Trying to think of what dynamo. Like, I'm getting into Ivy. Okay, there is a 64 amp dynamo for Ivy. we might be okay. Yeah, but with the steam that we're going to be pumping out, we're going to be needing to use loose. I don't even think we're doing buffered EV dynamo. Buffered EV dynamo wouldn't even be enough. We have to do an IV dynamo. Steam turbines cannot use multi-amp dynamos. Really? Limited by the fluid regulator to input the optimal amount of steam. Yeah. So we're to using buffer dynamos. Are you sure the high pressure one wouldn't be able to use the multi-app though? Because the high pressure one is the one I'm worried about. We should just like science this later. I just realized this is going to require an IV assembly machine. Yeah, this is going to require IV assembly. Can I even do that right now? I might be stopped in my tracks here. So I guess we need to go through here and get ourselves some graphene to move forward. Alright, so our quest book wants us to grab some acetic acid. Some ethylene. And it wants us to grab a cell of oxygen. So we can go to a happy chemical reactor down here. And make vinyl acetate. Alright, now that we have our vinyl acetate, we need to make polyvinyl acetate by combining this with more oxygen and creating horribly unequal levels of stuff. So we need 144 of this per. So maybe what we should do is, since we gotta make so much of this, we should make 100 and I've done a lot of fluid nuke designs. EV buffer dynamos can handle 1 amp IV output. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 144 cells of this. We're probably going to put this in one of these tanks when we're done. Since I know that this will go in here. Actually, you know what I can do? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can get the rest of our items here. And just produce all of it at once. since we're doing it manually. Because we don't like ourselves. Actually, is there a mode that... No, there's not. So we're still gonna have to click this once in a while. For regular large HSSC rotors, optimal is... Okay, so I just need to figure out the optimal and then send the steam accordingly. Because if I want to have 16 amps of IV... Well, now I'm wondering if I even want to bother doing fluid nuke for IV. Because one setup is only going to give me 3 amps. It may not make sense to pursue this. Because that's a huge amount of infrastructure to produce 3 amps of IV. Whereas a benzene setup, I could easily produce the 16 amps of IV that I need. Maybe we need to rethink this. Well, the alternative, you got benzene, you got nuclear, the fluid nuke. I could also do combustion. Because I already got cetane boosted fuel. So converting that to hog is negligible. But again, that's also only 3 amps. No. The reason I mentioned the cetane boosted is because I have all of the chemicals necessary to produce hog. It's not that CBD is used. The chemical chains, the machinery that I already have in place, the infrastructure, I could just change the processing. Instead of making diesel, I can change it to make hog. Beam heat exchanger. LED circuit. Well, that's not bad. True. But it might be worth doing. Because if we're rebuilding the refinery anyway, and I'm going to be building all of those machines again, I've decided I'm going to remake all the machines and then I'll just use the other parts for other chemical processes later. And, like, if I configure it to do hog instead, like just one of these, I would only need 2 of these to handle my power. And this is very much doable. Maybe we should go that route. Oh look, I'm surrounded by bats again. Die! Yeah, it'll require a little bit of infrastructure to support. We'd need a more permanent oxygen setup, among other things. Like, I have decent oxygen setup, but I would want something that's better. Maybe we should play with that when we do the creative stream. Play with both the extreme with hog and the steam version with the fluid nuke and see which is better. Because neither of these setups are going to be running all the time because we have battery buffers with the Lapatronic supercapacitor. And because we have that, like, we can tier it. And then shut them on and off as needed. So fuel might not be a problem. The only problem is wherever we put it, we'll probably need one of these T3 air filters. So Really? So the tier might only matter as far as the size. Okay. So yeah, I would only need 4 extreme combustion engines, which would need 2 vacuum freezers each, making liquid oxygen. Plus the hog. But that should hold us. That should hold until I get into plasma fuels. I mean, I might still do the fluid nukes. It's just it being limited to a buffered dynamo instead of a multi-amp dynamo. Like, I like the thought of doing the fluid nukes just because the coolant is cycled, the distilled water is cycled, and I mean, I have tons of uranium. I have more uranium than I know what to do with. So it makes sense to have nuclear reactors. Yeah, I'll have to think on it. Okay, so there's a vinyl acetate cell. 150. Oh, that makes 1500. Okay. Actually, all right. So we have 144. Trying to think of how much. I guess I probably should make it in here. It's just going to be really annoying making all of that in the I had to make a large batch of this. 144 times 7. So 15 stacks. Plus 78. Or plus 48. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do it in the HB one after all. Just because I have a tank here that I can swap out. So we'll prepare for this and then let's grab this. And 15 stacks. Actually, you know what? You know what? We're just gonna fill it right here and swap the 2 tanks out. We'll deal with the hunger. This is why you don't batch craft your chemicals, folks. You automate this stuff. Do not try this at home. I am a professional lazy person. All right. Oh, did the effect fade before I starved to death? And then, what circuit number are you? Mr. Polyvinyl acetate? You are a circuit of 1. Alright, so that will make our polyvinyl acetate. I see the servo thera converter is still on the list of future squirrels. Would come in helpful for moving tanks around. I don't even know if I have the research unlocked to do that. Atomic Horizons. Yeah, I haven't even begun the research. I would have to figure out where it is. We could look into that, though. That could be a future squirrel. That could definitely be a future squirrel for us. I could definitely see that. This is going to take a while, isn't it? Well, for the sake of the quest... Acetone and... okay. So we just take acetone or methyl acetate. I'm probably going to do methyl acetate. And we make glue! In fact, let's do that now while we're waiting. I have a mixer here. I can mix things. That's methanol, acetone, methyl acetate. Which number are you? You're not a number, so the number doesn't matter. And bam. Glue. Just like that, we have advanced glue. We can make graphene. So one advanced glue cell, check. A stack of phosphorus dope wafers. Check. And 2 stacks of graphite. You away. You away. 2 stacks of graphite. And a EV assembler, probably. Yup. Now, isn't an EV assembler that requires a code? Yes, it requires a code of 1, which is already in there. If I'm not melting horses in a smelter to make glue, I'm doing it wrong. But doesn't make advanced glue, Nisha. Doesn't make advanced glue. Alright, Metis. I mean, we could set up a horse spawner that melts horses. We can look into this. Yeah, see, we need advanced glue. Okay, so it's chemically approved. It's advanced glue. Now, if we were to make advanced horses and then melt the advanced horses into the smelter, would we get advanced glue? Food for thought. These are the real questions that need to be answered. These are the real questions. I actually made like a whole bunch of these phosphorus stuffed wafers in preparation of doing this. That's why I have so much of it. I didn't make it for circuits. I made it just to get graphite or graphene. We'll let that continue its thing. That'll give us our graphene. And 2 stacks of graphene is enough for just a handful of motors. Yeah. Mules are advanced horses. I remember I was playing MC with friends and I started breeding and selling animals. To keep the trade going, I was only selling mules. Imagine my face when they started asking how do they breed them mules. The secret government mule project. The government mule project, yep. Yep. So what's the other chemical I'm gonna want? Since we're doing chemicals today. Is it this one or is it... That's the epoxy, so... It's gotta be this one. And I believe I do have a local sulfur storage. Does this go in the spinny spinny? Oh, it is chemical reactor. I must not have put it in the chemical reactor the first time. Because I am observant. Dichlorobenzene, huh? Alright, there's our sodium sulfide. Now, dichlorobenzene, they want 48 and 12. Chlorine. Benzene's around here somewhere. Now this one, the dichlorobenzene, we gotta watch out for the code on, because otherwise we end up with something completely different. Alright, so it looks like we're looking at a code 2. And this will get us our dichlorobenzene. And we get some hydrochloric acid, which is fantastic, because I need hydrochloric acid. How is our graphene doing? It is doing fantastic. And we are going to plump this right away into our motors. So it's 4x. So I can set this to 4. And it'll just make the wires for me. And a stack and a half of oxygen too. How do you breed them mules? See, first what you do is you take yourself some horses and you melt them down in a smeltery. Okay, so the oxygen needs to be in cells. Everything else goes. Fair enough. Actually, I can just plop that right there. We will soon. Unofficially be an IV. All because I need an IV assembly machine. Oh, sorry, but this is not the chemical reactor you're looking for. Salty. I need some salt. Like, I need to hit so many veins right now. We need more cells. Dare I hope that this is actually a clean recipe, though? It is. It is a clean recipe. Where are my plates? We're gonna put our polyphenylene sulfide in here. And it's gonna spit out plates for us. That's going to be running forever. And then we'll turn that into foil. And that'll give us the higher tier cable stuff. Although this is wanting silicone rubber. Did I ever do the silicone rubber chain? I guess I did. I don't know what I did with the silicone rubber, but it has been made. Now, fortunately, this is optional. Let me see if I can actually make this with something other than silicone. Nope, silicone looks to be the way. Silicone and chloromethane. We'll just turn this into the foils. Because that's what it's going to be anyway. And we have enough graphene for 8 motors. Oh, that's not enough for anything. Alright, so we need silicone rubber as well. To go down this little journey of ours. But I'm thinking, though, that we're going to probably wrap up here. I will work on getting the silicone rubber done so that we can make the different types of cabling to continue this. And then I think I'm going to clear this quest section out as well. Just so that we have it cleared out. And then I will continue making these ME drives. Which now I'm thinking about it. I need 2 stacks of titanium plates. Did my circuits ever finish? Oh yeah, they did. Cool. And I'm gonna need 2 stacks of stainless steel plates. So we'll get those going too. But thank you everyone for joining me today. We will continue working on building. I think at some point this week I will schedule another stream. I gotta look at my schedule, see what I got going on this week, because I'm off all week. So I can actually get other streams going on. We'll do a creative stream, work on building. It'll probably be a little bit longer. We'll test fluid nukes. We'll look at hog setups. We'll probably blow something up at least once. There will be explosions, more likely than not. And kind of figure out how the fluid nukes work, whether or not it's going to work for us, for the infrastructure. And go from there. So, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see all of you later. Goodbye.